Hey everybody, so just a quick check-in. I know the energy's been wonky lately. Pretty intense. There's a lot going on astrologically. There are a lot of planets in retrograde. There was a full moon in Aries here recently, and we have a lot of political things that are kind of throwing us off, particularly in the root chakra area. So one of the suggestions that I would have for you first and foremost is to definitely be grounding every day, and whenever you can, journal. Of course, I would always recommend that. So today I'm going to do a reading very quickly and just show you what's coming up in terms of what you can be expecting, and perhaps to offer some tools for you as you move through this. And I will tell you, this phase will pass. Hang in there. So I'm going to do, as quickly as I can, a Celtic cross spread, and then share with you at least the first part of a Celtic cross spread, what is coming up. Okay, so the first thing I see is that out of the 6 cards that I've laid down, 4 of them are major arcana, which means we are in a huge shifting phase, all of us. And the card in the center is this card. It's called Alchemy. We all know what alchemy means. Right now we are going through, look at all that's going on. A lot of chaos. So the thing about chaos is that for those of us, all of us feel it, but in general, who are more sensitive, we're going to feel it heavier than most. So just like I said, hang in there, definitely ground to the earth. Journal the feelings. Do not run from your emotions. Book that I have recommended just back to back for all of my clients lately has been When Things Fall Apart by Pema Chodron. Study the practice of breathing and getting out of your head. Your opportunity card is going to be the old man. This keeps coming up too. Thinking ahead. Like, what are the things that you want to be doing to sustain who you are and what makes you happy? Think about what brings you joy is the best way to describe that, and do those things. Think about how what you are doing is going to impact the future. In the crown space is Chief Seattle. That tells me that there is some leadership, imagine that, changes that are happening. And this is all about thinking in your crown space, how you connect, how you feel drawn to people specifically. You may not feel drawn to people right now, but what are the aspects that do draw you to them? Follow that. Journal about this. Very important. Take the time to sit with yourself and process these things. At our feet in the ancestry is the death card. And no, it's not like the movies. This is actually a phoenix right here. And death is all about rebirth. This rune is called Björk. It's the birch tree. It's all about regeneration. It's about letting go of old stuff. And this is in the position of the ancestors. So we're getting rid of old ways of thinking. It's in line with the astrological movement into Aquarius from Capricorn. We can't do the grid-like stuff anymore. We have to move forward into this bigger picture thinking, which is much more Aquarius. If you don't know anything about astrology, look up the 2 signs. You'll see they're very different. And they are having an energetic impact on us. So in the ancestry, death card, letting go of old stuff and ways of thinking and viewing. In the past, the moon, lots of introspection. It's been intense. It's been an intense year. The whole year has been diving into, shadow. It's what I do for a living. So I've seen so many people moving from like, what are all these emotions about? Why are all these things coming up? They're being triggered like crazy, and the triggers are coming because, like with the alchemy and the center card, we have to clear them. We have to push through them. And in the future, this is cool, is a naked man. It's the Emperor, and the Emperor is the Aries energy pushing forward. It's in sync and in line with the moon, but this tells me push forward, step into your divine masculine. So even though the energy is shifting, be thinking about, okay, again, pulling all of this together. What is my purpose? Like, what brings me joy? What can I be doing more of? Journal about that. If you're worried or fearful about something, put those fears, those words on a piece of paper, fold it, put it in an envelope, and don't open it for 6 months. I promise in 6 months from now, not like 100% guaranteed. I don't want to sound like that commercial, but I promise that they will have changed by then. So hang in there. That's kind of the theme for right now. It's going to change. We're just going through the chaos, and without chaos, we can't do reformation. and rebirth. The ancestors are working with us to help with this.